Yo, 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 what going on? It's RP. And I'm there. Boom. Today we're gonna do something bold. I say bold. It's bold, isn't it? Cause ball knowledge, but it's bold. Obviously, I said I was gonna wait till the transfer window closes. Cause a couple people got gaps in their teams, but I can't watch too many games of football, and I don't want to galvanize. Yeah, I don't want to galvanize. I don't want me watching these games to galvanize my ranking. So we're gonna do Prem predictions right here, right now. 2023-2024 season Prem predictions. I'm ready. Last year I wrote out my list. I didn't post it. I didn't make the actually I made the video. The video wasn't good enough. I'll be honest. I made the video. It wasn't good enough. But boom, they were not basic. They were completely wrong. They were rubbish, shoddy. So boom, this year, got a little template, done it on tier list or tier maker. Big up tier maker. Yeah, so just gonna run through it. Some of them gonna be like a quick whatever. Don't want this to be a super long video. So yeah, boom. The winners of the Premier League will be cool. Let's get straight into it. We're gonna start with the relegation scrap. Yeah, relegation scrap. Simple. Bottom of the table. I'm going to Luton Town. Yeah. Not much to say about it. You're gonna do the yo-yo thing. Next to them, I got at 19th. I got Sheffield. Same again, yo-yo thing. I don't think you're gonna be good enough to compete in the Prem this year. And then at 18th, completing the relegation, I've got Everton. Like, they ain't really been showing me why they should be in the Prem. Like, what, past 2 seasons they've been scraping it, like by the skin of their teeth. They've been staying in this Premier League. Bro, it's your time. Get out of here, man. Yeah, boom, get out. So yeah, Everton, 18th. Moving into the 2 teams who I think will just be above relegation, just escape it. And it's a bit harsh here, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm going off the summer pre-season, and unfortunately it counts. I'm going off pre-season, I'm going off transfer news and everything like that, and what's been going on in the windows thus far, just before game week 2. Yeah, just to give you guys some clarity, just before game week 2. Yeah, so at 17th, I've got Bournemouth. Yeah, I do think the rest of the teams around you are getting better. I'm not seeing it that you guys are going to be able to compete again in a similar, you know what I'm saying? And then just above you, I've got West Ham at 16th. West Ham, you lost Rice. There's no Rice at home for you, mate. There's no Rice at home. They might lose Paqueta, they might not. But who they looking to bring in? McTominay. They want Maguire. They got Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse is decent. Let me not even rub him out like the other 2. But the other 2, what kind of joke signings are those? Like, what are you trying to do here? But I don't think, I don't think you guys push further up the table than that. I think you guys performed well, got your trophy last season, well done. You lost your best player this window. You might lose your 2nd or 3rd best player, wherever you rank Paqueta. And then, yeah, you're going to be down there scraping, fighting. Every week is a dogfight for you lot. But yeah, boom. Next, we're going to look at lower mid-table. The next 3 teams on the list for me, from 15th to 13th. We got Nottingham Forest, we got Wolves, and we got Burnley. These 3 teams, it's not a bad position to be for your club. Nottingham, I think you guys are going to get a bit together, but I don't think you're going to really be able to push on better than the teams above you. Wolves, not really sure about you, to be fair. I'm not really sure. So this is a bit of a who knows. And then Burnley, I think they done well last year. They done very well last year. I think they're going to compete a bit, but I think the teams above them are also just better than them, so they're going to be 13th. Then we move on to top of page 2. That's what I like to call it, because you know when you have to, next page, this is where these lot are going to sit. Top of page 2 is not too disrespectful, but you know, you don't really want to be on page 2 in the Premier League still. These two teams, they're good, but I don't know if they'll be able to kick on any further. We got Fulham in 12th and we got Palace in 11th. Now Fulham, I got you guys 12th because you lost Mitrovic. That's your big boy striker. Cool, you bought Jimenez to replace him, but I don't think he's enough. I don't think he'll be able to fill Mitrovic's boots. So I don't think that you guys will be able to compete as well as you did last year, because you guys done very well last year. Also, big injury in the middle of your park. I'm not sure how long Paulinho's out for, but that's a big injury in the middle of your park, man. He was one of the best DMs last year, to be fair. So I don't know if you guys will kick on and compete with the teams above you, really, but I do think you're better than the rest of the teams below you. That's what I think. That's why I put you there 12th. Palace now, you're 11th. This is roughly where you are. Losing Zaha, is it a big deal? Is it not a big deal? I guess we'll see this season. You've penned Elise to another deal. That's a good thing. Eze's been shining. He's going to be your talisman. But you guys don't have a goal scorer, and that's going to be a big problem. You guys don't have a goal scorer. Edouard and Mateta, they're not, I hate to say it, but they're not good enough. Like, they're not going to be able to carry you guys to fight for a European spot. So top of page 2 is probably where you're going to be at. For our next 3 teams, we got them in a category here, bottom of page 1, from 10th to 8th. We got Brentford, we got Spurs, and we got Brighton. So Brentford losing Tony till January, possibly he might even be sold by then. You guys usually have a good system, you guys usually play well anyway, but I'm not sure, losing that big boy striker there, it might tarnish you lot, it might rub you lot out. So I'm thinking you lot are going to finish bottom of page 1, to be fair. Next we got Tottenham losing Kane. Let's be real, that's it for you lot. You lot lost Kane. Like, you lot bought Maddison to feed who? Who's he going to feed? Richarlison. Who's he going to feed? Son. Yo, you made Son your captain as well. Boy, oh boy. I swear that man still lives with his dad. Allow it. How can you make a man the captain that still lives with his dad? His father's telling him what to do while he's telling next man on the pitch what to do. Allow me, man. Gosh. You guys had Kane locked in, death row for life. You'll let him free. Boy, I don't think you guys are going to be happy with that one still. 9th is looking like your new comfort zone. That's you lot now. You lot bottom of page 1 boys. Forget about Europe. You men are bottom of page 1 boys still, cause you men ain't competing for nothing, cause nothing at all. And then next up we got Brighton. Brighton done well last year. I think they finished Europa League spot, so they got Europa League. Sold Caicedo, but they usually unearth gems anyway. They signed João Pedro. He looks a bit lively. Can Matoma pick up form again? Most likely. You know, De Zerbi gets them playing, but here's my counteraction. Will them losing Caicedo and unearthing another gem? Also, they lost McAllister. Sorry, how can I forget? Wasn't he their captain? They lost McAllister as well. Will losing those two in the middle of your park make you still compete with the teams above you? I still believe that you are comfortably better than the teams on page 2. You are comfortably better than all of them. So you will be finishing top half of the table. But does that get you to compete with teams above you like Villa, Liverpool, Man U, Chelsea, Newcastle, whoever, Arsenal, Man City? Like, do you compete with those guys now that you've lost those 2 key talismen in the middle? Them 2 key players, Mr. Breakup Player and Mr. Play It Easy? I don't think you do. So I think 8th is your position. I think you just miss out on Conference League. There's not enough time for you to sign I want to say a replacement, you'll probably unearth a gem, because I don't know what you lot got down there scouting. I don't know if you lot are sending seagulls over the rest of the world to go look out for players for you lot or something, but you lot got it still. It won't be enough though. I don't think this next gem will help you kick on and get another European place. And to be fair, the extra Europe games might put you out your comfort zone, and you might fall back down here, back into 8th place. Boom. Now my next one's quite controversial. My next one is quite controversial. So you can call me a hater all you like. You can feel free, comment here now, comment hater if you want. Minna business. I've got 7th place Liverpool. Yeah? You lot are Mr. Chase, and not get. Getty, no wanty. You don't know what I'm saying there. Getty, no wanty. And wanty, no getty. Yeah? You lot were Mr. Wanty. Me want this, me want them, me want D. And you don't get nothing. Not a thing. I don't think that hole in the middle of your park will be filled by the players that you currently have. And I think that puts you worse than the teams above you. I think 7th place is where Liverpool will finish. Cool, Salah can score all the goals he likes. That's cool, that's nice. Thank you, Salah. I appreciate that on FPL, mate. But I don't think Liverpool will push higher. I don't think they'll be competing for Champions League. I think they could possibly be close on a Europa League spot. Possibly. Who knows? Next up we have the Europa League spots. Could possibly become one of the Champions League spots also, depending on the new rules. I'm not too clued up on it. I tried to have a little read on it. It's a bit wish-wash at the minute. When it becomes clearer at the end of the season, I guess we'll know. But for 6th and 5th, I've got Aston Villa and I've got Manchester United. Now Villa under Emery, you guys done well last year. Got Conference League, you guys performed out your skin. Typically, do we see Emery continue it for a second season? We're not sure. Going back to these days, we definitely didn't see that. But he's a different man now, and he's a different man. It's different times. So I do think that Villa will perform well. I do think that he's building something good over there. He's working with his best players, and he's getting something going over there. Saw Diaby pre-season. I don't even want to take into account I saw him first game of the season, because it's a bit, but he was lively, and I think that might be one of their key players this year. So Emery, confident that he knows what he's doing. Europa League spot is likely to be there for Aston Villa. I feel like they'll have it. They might even win Conference League. Who knows? They might even win that. These European tournaments seem to be Emery's bread and butter for some reason. Then in 5th, we got United. Now, it's not a dig at United finishing 3rd last year, but I do think they haven't really improved. Like, I had this argument with my United friends so much throughout the summer, yeah. They're saying, what makes us think that we'll stay top 2? And they're saying, why do Arsenal fans think that they'll stay top 2 when everyone else is getting better? And I was like, cool. So my counter argument was, why does everyone think that everyone else is getting better but Arsenal isn't? But now looking at it respectfully, have United actually improved their team this summer? Cool, they got a new keeper. Whether it's an upgrade, downgrade, or similar level, we'll see. Did they look after the problems that they had in their teams? Did they get a striker? I guess they did, but he's played what, less than 50 games, I think, something stupid like that. Like, they got no clue what they're spending their money on a gamble. Did they plug their midfield? They bought Mason Mount, good player, but is he going to be helpful? Is he going to help you guys in transition? Are you guys going to be able to keep the ball? Like, you still got a lot of questions to answer. Like, but according to United fans on Twitter, they've got a better defence and goalkeeper than Arsenal, so they should be top 2. In my opinion, they're 5th. And I'll tell you why in just a second. In my Champions League spots, 3rd and 4th, I'm not going to show you the top 2 yet. Well, you know the top 2 is, but I'm not going to show you in what order. Keep the suspense a little bit, even though it might be crystal clear. 3rd and 4th, I've got Chelsea and I've got Newcastle. I think if Chelsea get it to click, Poch is a decent manager. As much as I don't really want to say that because of his history at Tottenham, he done all right with them. If Poch can get these lot to click, if they can gel, if they can start playing the football that he wants them to play, then Chelsea compete for Champions League. They've looked at the problems that they've had and Bowley just gone, yo, take it. Take the cash. Boom, 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 boom. He's just throwing peas everywhere. He don't care that there's going to be like 40 people waiting to play and they're going to be of decent quality. He's not bothered about that. He just wants to know where that team's going to finish end of the season. He's a bad boy. You see, Todd Bowley's a bad boy still. You can't talk to them man there. Them man there just buy your establishment, tell you to get out. Simple. Something like that. So yeah, I do think if they click, it's a big if, but if they click, then yeah, they're top 4. Their team's better than United, if they can get it going. Their team's better than United's, in my opinion. So yeah, I got Chelsea 4th. I got Newcastle 3rd. Like, Newcastle are scary. Like, let's be honest, they are scary. Everyone didn't want to go to St. James's Park last year. Everyone's saying, bro, you know St. James's Park is a tough game, innit? Or was they only saying that for Arsenal? I feel like it was for everyone. St. James's Park is not a joke, it's a little fortress over them sides. You look around, black and white, you're getting hypnotised. You're all going to score own goal in them something there. Gee, St. James's Park ain't a joke. Newcastle ain't a joke. They're making little business in the window. They're trying to shore up their depth a little bit more. Hey, Isak. Hear what? Say no more. That's all that. Say no more. I hear you still. Dangerous. So yeah, Newcastle 3rd, Chelsea 4th. Let's move on to the top 2. Now hear what? You can call me biased, you can call me stupid, whatever. But I think the winners of the Premier League will be Arsenal. The winners of the Premier League will be Arsenal. I'm saying that now with chest, confidence. Game week 2 is approaching. Hopefully, game week 2, yeah? And I'm saying that my team will finish top of the Premier League. We will be the champions. Why? We was almost there last year. Cool, 90% of the time we was top of the league. Whatever everyone wants to say to me. At the end of the day, the better team won the league, innit? It's done. What, you're going to keep bringing it up? Brother, where was you? Where was you, brother? You was down there, sir. Far away, not even in the conversation. Couple man try to put themselves in the conversation. Quadruples on. Yo, allow it. That man there got slapware. Easy. Little fish, puppy. You get me? But, yeah, man. Premier League champions, Arsenal. Why? City's lost out a few, man. Did they plug their gaps? I don't think so. They're going to rely on the quality that they got within their squad. Pep might promote a few of the youth players. They signed Guardiola. Cool. He might turn into a beast of a CB. But, and you know, and they got the monster Haaland up front. Let me not even try a joke. They got Haaland up front, fam. It's scary brother still. Scary brother. What? 40 Premier League goals this year? Do you think he'll do it? Do you think he'll do it? What game week should I triple captain him with FPL? Someone let me know what game week to triple captain him. Love, love. But still, Arsenal's plugged their depth everywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere where we was lacking in quality, depth-wise last season, we have got there. Oh, you guys signed Kai Havertz. You don't know that Kai Havertz is a baller. Cool. You'll learn. You'll learn. Wait till the end of the season. You'll learn. Yeah. Oh, can Arsenal do it without a goal scoring 9? Goals come from everywhere in our team. Yeah? What do you mean? We got goals left wing, right. We got goals left wing, right wing, centre mid, in the 9. CB might score a goal with 5. CB might score a goal with 3. Right back might chip in with 2. Left back might get a cheeky goal. Sub DM might slap one. We score goals as a team all over the pitch. We will do this. Arsenal to win the Premier League. Yep, so that's my Premier League table predictions in full. 2023-24. Arsenal to win the Premier League. Luton to be bottom of the table. And all of those in between. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. The aim is to return to content and bring content back regularly. I need to bring my camera back to the football pitch. Cause you know football videos are my thing. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you stay to the end, comment, you are a maniac. Comment, you are a maniac if you made it this far in the video. Big up yourselves, love and guidance, make your own luck.
Up, he said, make my own luck.